Good evening to you. I'm Leslie Adamy.
I'm Mike Gillespie. We begin tonight with breaking news as a 40-year-old man is mauled to death by a pack of dogs just outside of Rockport.
Authorities say the man was walking around Monkey Road around 5 this morning when the animals attacked. One neighbor heard the encounter and ran to his backyard where he saw the man fighting for his life.
Michael Gibson has the exclusive details on this horrific case where the sheriff's office is now looking to file criminal charges.
Sheriff Bill Mills believes that these dogs possibly belong to someone and that animal control had possibly been called to handle those complaints about those dogs sometime in the recent past. But he says the victim in this case did not do anything to provoke the dogs who ended up mauling him to death. Now, the first call to 911 went out at 5 o'clock this morning, and the first sheriff's deputy arrived on the scene 10 minutes later here in the 1000 block of San Antonio Street. This is just outside the city limits, and that first officer who arrived on the scene was told by the homeowner here that behind his house, the man was being attacked by the dogs. The two then tried to help 40-year-old Luis Flores, who had his clothes completely ripped off by the dogs and was covered in blood. The deputy ended up pulling his gun and shooting one of the dogs who attacked the deputy. EMS arrived and Halo flight was called, but couldn't fly because of weather, according to the 911 dispatch records provided to 3 News. Flores was rushed to Bay Area Hospital, but died 5 hours later from his injuries.
My first thought is my heart goes out to the victim and his family. Yeah, I'm very sorry. We're going to get down to the bottom of this.
Now, coming up at 6, we'll hear from that neighbor who called 911 and tried to help the victim. He actually called one of his huskies to try and fight off those dogs during that attack. And that neighbor says he's still shaken up by what he saw. And of course, an autopsy is scheduled to be performed tomorrow on Luis Flores. We're still awaiting word on any criminal charges to be filed in this case. Mike, Leslie.
All right. Thank you, Michael.